Good morning, everyone. Good morning, man. We're already at 30 viewers this morning. It's Tuesday of the day. I should be streaming. I am excited for today. I'm excited because there are I think entry opportunities coming for Solana and Bitcoin. They're doing a little bit of, you know, they're having a little correction today. We're seeing a little bit of red, and I think that is just presenting opportunity for re-entry, because I got stopped out on my positions. And when I say stopped out, that means they closed in profit. They weren't closed in negative. I was in a lot of profit, and so I was moving my stop loss in positive, because, like, especially for Bitcoin and price discovery, you know, you never know when that resistance is going to come. So I was like just moving it up as it went to lock in that profit. But we got stopped out. So currently I actually have 0 positions open, and I'm hoping to re-enter today in the next 3 hours. So at 12 p.m. my time, at 12 p.m. my time, like the afternoon, I plan on seeing if I'm gonna re-enter into both a Bitcoin and a Solana position. Bitcoin though has been just cooking for me. Like every single trade has been over 10k on my Bitcoin position, so in profit. So I'm almost tempted to just focus on Bitcoin and just like going in heavy on Bitcoin, because it's been amazing this week. Like literally, we're only, I mean, now we're 12 days in, so we're almost 2 weeks into November. But man, it's been absolutely killer. Kyle, good morning. I hope you're having a great day, man. Dude, Kyle has been grinding on this back testing stuff and killing it. What he's creating is so cool, and I'm bummed. I'm sorry, Kyle, I've been inactive in the general chat. We were shooting yesterday. Reason why we missed the live stream yesterday, we were shooting our grass video. So this one, I'll put it the little screen so you can see it. But we were shooting our grass video yesterday, and we're doing a much different style this time, and I think we're gonna keep doing this kind of style of let me do something real fast too. We're gonna continue doing this style of what's it called, like educational content. There we go, let's do that. It's almost like a skit. So instead of doing it where it's like just me sitting down at a desk for this educational content and me just talking to you, and then we have like graphics popping up and down, instead we are gonna do where it's like bringing you through a story, one in the video that we're capturing, and then two in the educational content that we're showing. So there's gonna be like 2 stories you're going through of us going around to places, of us talking about the grass or whatever it is, right? Here's our other one with the text on it. But we're changing the type of content we do. So it's not gonna be me sitting at a desk talking to you guys like we've done in the past. It's gonna be us like going out and doing something, and like the scene is changing like so much. And like, yeah, I think it's gonna be really, I'm really excited. We've never done anything like this. I don't know of anybody, any kind of content creator who's doing educational content like this. The only person I can think of is Jakey, but he doesn't necessarily do it the way we do it. He does it a little different. But yeah, I'm really excited for this grass video, and I hope you guys enjoy it. That should be out by, we're trying to get it out by next week, so before Thanksgiving actually. So hopefully this video is live next week. But it might take a little bit longer in editing. The expectation it'll be done by end of November and then posted December, but we could have it done by next week. So the intern he's like hungry for this one. He had so much fun. He really wants to get it done, and so I love seeing him get excited and hungry to video edit and stuff. So I'm excited. I'm really excited for this one, and I hope you guys are too, because grass, honestly, grass is my my main alt position right now. I think it has such huge potential for this bull run. I mean, we've already seen it, right? When I first started talking about it on these streams, it was at 70. It was actually below 70 cents. It was, I say 70 cents just because it was like floating right around there. But when we first started talking about grass, it was 70 cents, and now it's over $3. So I mean, already within the first week of us talking about grass, first 2 weeks of us talking about grass, it's already over tripled. I think it's like a 5x, 4x or 5x from when we first started talking about it. Another Thanksgiving trying to tell the fam about crypto. I think I'm probably not even gonna talk about crypto. I mean, unless my family, because like honestly, all this stuff I do, the live streaming and like my content I create, I don't really tell anybody about it. I don't tell my family about it. I don't tell like my close family. My parents know, and like my brother, but like I don't tell any of my other family. So like I don't think they know what I do, to be honest. And I kind of like keeping it that way because, yeah, I just don't. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Maybe they found my stuff this year and they talked to me about it. But man, I hope you guys, how are you guys feeling? How are you guys feeling during this current market? Because I'm loving it. I'm having fun. I mean, this is easy mode in trading, right? This is the easy mode. I've been day trading in the bear market. I've been day trading in consolidation for the last, really when I started, it was 2020. So it was like kind of semi bull market. And then 2021, right, it was like kind of good, but the bear markets really started setting in 2021. Then 22 was full bear market, right? The bottom of the bottom. 2023 was bear market, but you know, we started seeing upward momentum, especially for Solana and Bitcoin. Like we started seeing to get out of that valley, right? And it was slow though. It was super slow. And then we were in 2024, basically all of 2024 was basically consolidation, right? Like literally just going little bit consolidation. And now I think 2025, we're going into bull run, baby. Like we are gonna see pumps, right? Like, so I think 2024, these last 2 months are like the good entries before 2025 comes and it just starts soaring, and we see how far it goes. And there'll always be times of correction and consolidation and entry opportunities before it goes even higher, and I want to show some of that today, because Bitcoin and Solana, when they've had their massive pumps, they usually have halfway through a big correction and consolidation and then another large pump. So that like is something like it will be a long time from now, but when that comes, people are going to freak out. People are going to be like, oh, the bear market's back. But it's like, pay attention. Every single time there's a massive bull run, there's one big run, then a correction consolidation, then another big run. And I'm going to show you guys that on the chart. So when it begins to happen, we're going to be prepared for that consolidation and correction, and then try to enter for the next last pump. And then after that last pump, there should be a bigger correction to like now into more of a bear market, where we see where does it go, where's the new bottom, right? And then we wait a little bit while, but that's gonna be like, that's gonna take like I'd say 6 to 12 months for that kind of conversation. It's gonna be a long conversation, but we're gonna live stream throughout this whole bull run. We're gonna live stream throughout the whole next bear market. Like, this live stream is not ending, so I'm hoping to be a great resource for a lot of people to do this. I bought some last night and it goes down. Shake my head. Honestly, I think you're good. Like, don't freak out. I think we're seeing a little bit of correction, and I mean, it all depends on the next 2.5 hours, but yeah, there was some last night. Some correction came in, and you can kind of see on my chart, right? Let me see if I can zoom it in on to my right, but you see a little bit of correction, but on the 4-hour time frame, it's supporting at the 9. And so my hope is in this 4-hour candle, this price closes above the VWAP, and then I'll probably re-enter on the next 4-hour candle. We'll see though. We got to see where it goes and see how deep this falls before I plan on re-entering, because price could fall back down to this consolidation, which is right around 76, or even down here, which is like 73. So it could fall back and see some correction before it pumps up. And we are closing out the second week of November, right? We're almost to November 14th. And then the third week of November is usually extremely bullish, okay? So second week of November tends to be a little bearish. Third week is extremely bullish, okay? Sorry, I've got like weird things going on in my throat. But this might be the only little correction we get here, and it looks like it's holding at the 9. So, and if you look on the daytime frame, the daytime frame still looks very bullish, especially if you go into Heiken Ashi. Heiken Ashi shows no slow of momentum, right? It is continuing to push, and we'll get into this. I'm not really getting into TA yet, but we'll get into it. Man, dude, it's looking, oh my gosh, it looks so good. Looks so good. I'm gonna take this off for now so it just cleans up the chart. Your face can too big. My face is, yeah, we're in the chatting section right now. We're just welcoming everyone in. All right. Hey, if you're watching right now, before we kick off the stream, could you guys give it a like, share it with someone who's been bugging you about Bitcoin now that it breaks all-time highs, and tell them like, go listen to this guy because I'm done answering your text messages. Like, I know if you guys are getting it, I know I'm getting it. Like, so everyone gets excited when Bitcoin starts breaking all-time highs, and all those people in the shadows start coming out, right? And so share it with someone who's interested in Bitcoin and been on the fence about it, and maybe we can get your friend on board. But like this stream, share it, comment, show it some love, and I would be greatly appreciated of that. And then we'll get kicked off with actually hopping in the TNA, hopping in the Bitcoin inflows, hopping in, you know, how high do I think we can go for November, which I've already discussed, and I'm still on the same track. I want to show you some updates for the Discord, because I will be showing my 7-day and my 1-month P&Ls every single week and every single month. And I just started that channel today in the Discord. So if you guys want to keep track of like, how am I doing? Am I a good trader? Am I a profitable trader? I'll be showing all that in the Discord, like full transparency. You'll get to see all that stuff. So yeah. And then what else? What else do I want to? We'll look at the War of Whales that started today. So, which one? That event on the BLOFIN event with the $1 million prize pool kicked off today. It's officially started. I am on a team, Dr. Profits. Okay. I think that's what it's called. Yeah, I disbanded my team because we only got 3 people. So I had to disband it, and I'm in Dr. Profit Crypto. So it's not too late. I don't think it's too late for you to join this team. You have until the 21st. So join this team if you can. That's the one I'm in. We're actually in 2nd place right now. And the frustrating thing for me is like, I literally had trades close that were probably like 500k in volume, and they didn't get in here. So these next positions I have will finally get some volume for me. But our team's doing well. We're at 5.4 million in trading volume so far in the first couple hours. So yeah, join this event. It's $1 million prize pool if we can get to that, if we can unlock that prize pool. So I'm very excited for this event. It's really fun. Use the link in my bio. I have a link in my bio. Or if you're watching on YouTube and I think Twitch, the link is down below this video. So sign up. It's the best time to trade, right? And if you don't want to take part in this event, sign up to use BLOFIN and just start trading on there. It's a great exchange. I really love them. No KYC. It's really, really good. I really like this exchange. And that when you see me trade and do the technical analysis, it's all on BLOFIN. That's where I do everything. I do all my trading at. But this event goes on for another 29 days. So you're going to want to get in before the 21st. That's for sure. You're going to want to get in before the 21st. But yeah, I'm excited for this one. And if you don't want to do a team, if you don't want to take part in the team, there's also individual competition ranking to where you can be an individual. Okay. So let me start screen sharing because we're talking about things where you guys need to see. So yeah, War of Whales. This is the team I'm in right here. Dr. Profit Crypto. So if you want to join this team, you click on it, right? And then like mine says exit the team, but it would give you the option to enter the team. And so I'm hoping, I think with what I'm seeing so far, I should be in the top 10. I think with my volume, I should be able to reach top 10 for this team. Oh, nice. They're at 7.2 mil. Oh, it's got an update over here, but we're at over 7 mil in trading volume. So it's really good. Make sure you join this team. Even if you don't have money yet in the thing, join this team before it's too late. Yeah, we are top 3 right now. So, and top 3, when we start unlocking all these prize pools, get paid out pretty nicely. We still have to unlock the first one of 10,000 USD prize pool, but then once we hit trading volumes of 500 mil, 1 billion, 5 billion, 10 billion, 25 billion is what we need to get to unlock $1 million prize pool. Okay, so we do got a long ways to go, but there's a month for us to, as an entire event, to get to 25 billion in volume. So we'll see if we unlock it. I mean, just if we got to 100k is huge. Like the payouts for the team would be insane. But yeah, I'm super stoked for this event. Here's a link in my bio, and also if you want to join the Discord, link is in the bio. So all right, let's stop talking about that. Let's start talking about Bitcoin. Right, that's what you guys are here for. Let's start talking about all the Bitcoin returns. Let's talk about Bitcoin ETFs. Let's talk about what do we see? What is smart money doing, right? What is going on? So, all right, let's look at the return so far. So far in November, we're at 24% return, and we're 12 days in. Okay, we're not even halfway through the month, and we're already at over a 24% return. Okay, our goal, what we're looking for, we want Bitcoin to hit a 40+% return this month. Okay, so we're over halfway there, and if we hit over 40% return, I'm going to be correct on Bitcoin being at over 97k by end of month. Okay, so we need about a 20, like less than 20% to hit our 40% goal. Okay, so we're really, really strong in November. Okay, we're going really strong so far, and I'm very excited. And it's just the beginning, so I'm stoked. Right here you can see the returns, right, for November so far. If you go to weekly returns, right, let's go over to November's weeks. Okay, so you got 17% in the first week of November, and then you got 8.4% going into the second week. So we're not doing as good as the first week of November. We're all right. And the 47th week is usually very bullish. I mean, look at this. There's only ever been 4 red weeks, and I think we see some pretty good returns on the 47th week. Okay, I think we're gonna see some good momentum, and then also 48th week of November is gonna be great, like really good. And then you have these 49th, 50th, 51, and 52 is all December, which we'll see how December goes. I feel like December is like a toss-up. It could be anything, but I think because this was an election year, it's gonna look like this, right? I think it's going to look like this. Because if you look at 2020, it was almost all green, right? This was an election year. 2016 was election year. You see almost all green on all these weeks. So I think we're going to be seeing pretty much green for the rest of the year, which will hopefully get us to 100 plus K Bitcoin and Solana into price discovery. That's what I'm hoping. Solana at all-time high by this week, and price discovery for Solana and Bitcoin even further these 4 weeks. So I'm excited. It's looking very good. We're looking very good so far for the market and what we want. Let's look at ETF inflows for Bitcoin. Okay, wow, that's really small text. I'm gonna get it really big for you guys. So November 7th, you can see on this line right here, we had a record inflow. Okay, then November 8th, it was very low. Only $293 million went into the Bitcoin ETFs. Okay, so pretty low. BlackRock still putting pretty much in the 7th, the 8th, and the 11th put in over 2 billion in trading volume into the Bitcoin ETFs. Okay, so they put in 2 billion in 3 days. 3 days. So if BlackRock is scooping up right now Bitcoin, what do you think is happening, right? What do you think is going to happen? Do you think Bitcoin's going to dive lower? No, I do not see that happening. Literally, they're having record inflows in ETFs right now, and Bitcoin is absolutely pumping. So as you can see in these last 3 days, right? So we skipped the weekend because these ETFs can't buy on the weekend like we can. They put over this last 3 days from Thursday, Friday, and then Monday, they put in like 2.5 billion. No, 2.7 billion into the market. Okay, that's a huge amount of money. In total, they put $26 billion, almost $27 billion into Bitcoin. And their average is 127 million. Maximum they've ever done was on November 7th. Okay, so yeah, I mean, if you look at the smart money, right, which these ETFs are the smart money, they're the market makers, right? They're the guys who control markets, especially with how much they're doing with Bitcoin. I don't think they control Bitcoin, but they definitely can do some damage, right? If they wanted to send it lower or higher. And they are scooping up right now. They are scooping up a large amount of Bitcoin in this time, because I think they know what's coming, right? I think they know what's coming next year. I think they're going to be, especially with Donald Trump being president and the current pro-crypto like government that's coming for the United States. 2025 is going to be insane. I think we're going to see. Yeah, I think it's gonna be crazy. I think Bitcoin will outperform our expectations, right? I'm trying to be more conservative of my expectations for Bitcoin, but I really do think it's probably gonna outperform this because of all the dominoes that are perfectly aligning for Bitcoin to just absolutely do like incredible things. Same with Solana and other altcoins. But yeah, they are scooping it up right now, right? I'm in the last 3 days, over 2 billion, almost $3 billion have been pushed into the market. Let me get the exact number. Actually, it is, let me do the math. So it's 1373.8 plus 293.4 plus 1114.1. They put in $2.78 billion in the last three days. So almost $3 billion in the last 3 days. The smart money has been all these ETFs, right? You got BlackRock, Grayscale. They're all up here. Let's look at them. You got BlackRock, Fidelity, Bitwise, ARK, Invesco, Franklin, Valkyrie, VanEck, WTree, Grayscale, and Grayscale, right? Grayscale's got two. But all these are are just accumulating Bitcoin right now and buying as much as they can. And I think if they're doing it, why should you not be doing it? Why should you be ignoring that, right? And even if you see them doing red, right? They're just selling off a little bit, and then what? Like when they sell off, it's never a lot. Like BlackRock has only sold like 100 million, and then they literally put in another billion after they sold only 100 million. Like when they sell off, it's not. I don't know what the reasoning is of selling off their Bitcoin. Maybe it's to buy at a better price for dollar cost averaging in. I don't know, but like when they sell off, it's never a lot of money. Like their entire sell off is only $500 million out of this all, but they put in 27 billion in the market. So that's not even like, I don't even think that's a percentage of what they've actually accumulated. Yeah, if they're scooping up, you should be too. And that's like how I like to, when I'm looking at the charts and I'm looking at the macro scale of things, I like to look at this because I'm like, hey, macro scale, it looks bullish. All the Bitcoin ETFs are continually buying in massive amounts of volume. Why should I not be? I need to stay focused that in the grand scheme of things, in the macro time frames, it's bullish. Check out Solana dominance. Okay. Is that like the Solana Bitcoin chart, Kyle? Wouldn't that be Sol Bitcoin chart? Okay. I think that's what he's meaning. I wanted to today also check the altcoin chart so we can see, like, is it altcoin season yet? Is it altcoin season yet? I think we're getting close. Let's see Bitcoin real fast. Let me go here. We're gonna look at some charts to give us some sol.d. Okay, I'll check that, Kyle. I'm gonna open up my charts right now to check it. Let's see. Here we go. Oh, wow. That is a bullish. That looks, if it breaks out above this, that could be huge. Look at that. Made all-time highs too. Solana's never been this high in the dominance chart. Its previous was 2.88. We're coming for 4, yeah. This looks so good. Where was my... I think it was this one. I had it be 2Pain, and we used to have, let me fix it. It was crypto. Oh man, what was it? Oh, here we go. These ones. This one, and then this one should be excluding Bitcoin. Yep. Okay. So this is something to be paying attention to. So this top one is all of crypto market cap excluding Bitcoin. Oh yeah. Gonna hit number 3 soon. So this top one is all of crypto excluding Bitcoin and Ethereum. And altcoins have just crossed this bearish trend line and looks like they're about to rip. So this is good indicator. And this one down here is just if you exclude Bitcoin. it looks like alt season is about to begin. Altcoin season is about to begin. And what does that mean? Altcoin season means when I talk about Grass, when I talk about Jupiter, when I talk about Bonk, when I talk about my top 5 Solana altcoin video that came out, when I talk about those things, it means altcoins like those are about to pump. Okay, they're about to start going crazy. Okay, that when it begins altcoin season, that when you see like Bitcoin doing 24%, altcoins are doing 200%, 50%, 60, 70%, right? When it's altcoin season, altcoins start going crazy. And, arguably, Solana, you can consider Solana an altcoin, right? It's considered an altcoin. Even though it's about to be a top 3 coin, it's still considered an altcoin, right? And so that would mean Solana, how it's been kind of lagging with Bitcoin, right? Bitcoin's been going absolutely crazy and pumping to new all-time highs. This would mean it's Solana's turn, and these other smaller cap cryptos that are under $100 billion are going to start absolutely ripping too. The really popular one that people are talking about a lot is Doge, Solana. We can just go to CoinMarketCap, right? CoinMarketCap, and you just look at anything below like BNB. Those would be considered altcoins, right? Some of these Doge. You got, Cardano. I don't know if you consider Cardano an altcoin, but I don't buy Cardano or like XRP. You got Shiba, Avalanche, you can Sui's, Sui's a top 14 coin now. Sui, great altcoin opportunity. Another L1. You got things like, what else is down here? Let's look. Pepe, what's another one? Let's see. Render's a good, I think that's an AI coin. I have a video about Render. Dog with Hat, that's a meme coin. Where else? We're just in the top 40 right now. Bonk is a top 44. And then let's see, we'll get to 50. Yeah. Just there, we saw at least 10. That could be opportunities. If total 2 will change, it's currently everything but BTC and ETH. Yes, that's this one right here. Everything but BTC and ETH on the top one. And it's breaking out. Where the one, if you just exclude Bitcoin, looks like it hasn't broken out yet. Right? This one down here is just excluding Bitcoin. Hasn't really broken out yet. But this one up here has broken out. Right? We'll see how it holds. But I'm very excited. And Solana, let's see. Solana's at almost $100 billion market cap, which puts it only $21 billion away from taking the top 3 spot. I think Solana does that within the next 2 months. We've grown insane. When we were looking at Solana at the beginning of this month, it was at $83 billion, right? It was at 83 billion, and now it's at 100 billion, right? So to get 21 billion more is not that, like, it sounds like a lot, right? That sounds like $21 billion. That sounds like a crap ton. But in reality, in this market, 21 billion is not a lot, right? Not a lot. Yeah. So I'm very excited. The day that Solana goes above Tether, I'm going to be freaking hyped. I'm so excited. I love seeing it. But Solana, top 4 coin, absolutely ripping above BNB, right? Surpassed it and is still just skyrocketing above BNB and is just doing amazing, man. Doing amazing. Ethereum's market cap really hasn't changed. We looked at it. When was that? Last week, and I think it was still right around 300, and I think it was right around 390 billion. So it hasn't changed much, but that's the one that I really wanted to see Solana beat out, is Ethereum. I want Solana to take Ethereum. Yeah, we're passing USDT. It's coming. Very excited for that. All right, let's get into some technical analysis, and hopefully I can help you guys find some entries and show you guys the opportunity that's coming with Solana and Bitcoin right now. Okay, so we're gonna start from the weekly and then work our way down. Okay, because that's how I do it now. I don't do it low. I don't go lower than the 4 hour now. Okay, and I'll explain. Crazy that BTC is almost 2 trillion. I know, dude. That's insane, man. 2 trillion. $2 trillion. Okay, so Bitcoin, or no, sorry, this is Solana. Let's look at Bitcoin first. Bitcoin has been absolutely soaring. Okay, this is the weekly time frame. The last 2 weeks, massive weekly bullish candles. Okay, massive bullish candles, and it's just continually pushing up. Prices on the weekly time frame holding above the VWAP. The 9 and 20 are very bullish, holding this trend line. The 50 also looking very bullish. And if I were to see any kind of correction on Bitcoin, I think the lowest I see Bitcoin going would be 73.8, right? If Bitcoin had a correction after this price discovery, we retest the previous all-time high over here, and then we would push further. But I don't see a correction like that coming. I don't see us diving this low. Okay, when we go to lower time frames, I see support in other areas, and I just don't think we go this low anytime soon. Now, is it possible? Yes, it's very possible, and I will be watching it out, and we'll be talking about it on the live streams, but I don't see it happening like this month, at least. This month, I think we still can continue going to over 90K. But all right, this is the weekly time frame trend line. Very bullish. Okay, let's go to the day time frame for Bitcoin. Okay, Bitcoin's day time frame is extremely bullish also, right? You see we've had 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 consecutive days of only up, right? Now today we have a bearish candle here, but it could change by end of day to a bullish candle, right? I don't know why my charts on the day time frame do not show the countdown on the day. I don't know how much is left on this day candle, but we'll see if this one closes bearish or bullish. Okay, now if you look at Heikin Ashi though, the Heikin Ashi candles are showing continual bullish momentum. Okay, and why do I like to look at Heikin Ashi? Okay, why do I really like to look at this? Okay, this is why I love Heikin Ashi candles. When you start seeing bearish candles like this right here in this area, that shows a slow in momentum, right? That shows momentum slowing. We might see a little bit of a downtrend, and then we'll continue up, right? I see here single wick candles only for 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 days, until I see on the daily time frame a double wick candle, which is an indication of slow of momentum. I will not be bearish. Okay, on the day time frame, this looks extremely bullish. So for me, when I go down to the 4 hour time frame and I see a little bit of bearish momentum on the 4 hour, that's just entry opportunity to continually ride this bullish momentum. Okay, but if you look on the day and weekly time frame, it's bullish. It's only up. Okay. And so I really like watching the Heikin Ashi candles because they show momentum. They show the bullish momentum. And when these are single wick candles that continually to push up in bearish or bullish momentum, I stick with that trend until I see something like this, or a movement like this is where I'd wait for, like, okay, maybe we go down to here, right? But as of right now, I'm not seeing any kind of momentum like this yet. It's not even showing a little bit of sign of that. It's looking like we are just going to keep going up. Now, if you look at the 4 hour time frame, right now, we are in some white. So for me, I got stopped out on this candle here. Okay, it stopped me out when it retested the 9. And so for me, when I see this white, I'm like, hey, now I need to re-enter for my next long position. That's what this shows me. Now, how do I know when to re-enter? For the 4 hour time frame, I wait for when we see bearish candles, I wait for the candle to go green. Okay, so like if you go over here, bearish candles, this candle goes green, then I enter. and I wait for this candle to close. Okay, I don't wait for it to, if it opens up green automatically, I do not enter. I wait for that candle to close, and when it closes green, I enter, and I enter with size. Okay, so my usual positions lately have been about 4 to 5 Bitcoin. Okay, and that's when I start entering my position. So what I'll be waiting here is watching this candle. In the next 2.5 hours, will this go green? If it goes green, I'm entering. If it goes bearish, if it closes bearish, I'm gonna wait for the next candle to see, does this next candle go green? And now you can argue, oh, Soul Maniac, like you're not getting the optimal entry. Like you could have entered down here on the 9. I'm not looking for optimal entry. I'm looking for confirmation on further bullish momentum, and I'd rather have an okay entry than the perfect entry and risk a lot more. Okay, so I'd rather have an okay entry that I know is going to go in a bullish direction than a perfect entry that risks maybe they go lower and I get stopped out, right? If you go into the Discord, if you go into my Discord, let me pull it over, and you look at my P&L for this last week, I've changed my strategy to this now, and it's drastically changed my P&L. Okay, drastically. When I was doing the other kind of strategy where I try to get the perfect entry and I was on lower time frames like the 15-minute, the 1 hour, or 5-minute, 3-minute, I was getting stopped out all the time because I was trying to get that perfect entry, right? When I zoomed out and now I only focus in on the 4-hour time frame, my P&L has drastically changed, and I've gone from a 45% win rate to this last week was 100% win rate. Okay, 100% win rate right down here. And so I'm super grateful that I've changed my strategy to this because it's helped out a lot. Okay, it helped out a lot. And so now I just wait for a bullish candle to close on this Heiken Ashi 4-hour time frame, and then I enter in and I will let it ride and see how high it goes. And I'll put like my next TP when I enter here, a TP will probably be at 90K, and then a TP will probably be at like 93 to 94K, and then another TP at like 97 to 100. And I just kind of watch. Okay, but right now we have 0 positions open. Oh, hey, let's go. Is it Noah? Thank you so much for the follow on Twitch. Thank you so much. Stoked to have you in here. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. I hope this stuff is helpful. I hope you guys are loving this. But I think right now, when you guys see these bearish candles, right? Even if we go to normal candles, when we see these bearish candles here, it just shows opportunity of entry. Okay, so for those who've maybe been sidelined through this major pump, right? Maybe you've been sidelined here and didn't have an entry. This kind of correction is a presentation for entry. Okay, and then we should be pushing up even further. Now remember, we're about halfway through November. We've already seen 24% return, and we're expecting another 20%. Okay, so you have not missed the bull run. Okay, you have not missed the pump. It's still gonna come. Do not be freaked out. Like, you haven't missed anything. You're still early. I think anything under 100K Bitcoin still is early. Okay, awesome. I love it, Noah. Thank you for being here. Thank you for chatting. But I really do believe anything under 100K Bitcoin, you're still early. Okay, so don't worry. Another thing I look for, right? So I told you my re-entries will be when this candle turns green. Another thing I like to watch out for is on the normal candles on the 4-hour time frame. Let me zoom in. Is price above VWAP? That's another key indicator for me. If price fails to go above VWAP, that's I'm a little more hesitant. I'm like, hey, price is rejecting VWAP. That's something to pay attention to because it's rejecting VWAP. It could fall further. But as you see, price fell below the VWAP. It rejected and stayed in between the 9 and the VWAP here. But looks like price is going back above the VWAP. But we can't know for sure. We got to wait 2.5 hours. Okay. We got to be patient. Okay. If you're someone watching right now and you feel like the stress right now of like, oh, I need to enter. Like, look at that candle. It's rushing. Be patient. There's 2.5 hours left on this candle. This candle could go above the VWAP. It could go all the way up back to 90K. but within 2 hours, it could still drop all the way back to the 9. Okay. I've seen candles do that. I've seen candles pump in the 4-hour candle to here, then fall all the way back down to the 9 and barely get above the VWAP. Okay. Patience is key with trading. I want you guys, if you're watching, like, if there's any skill you need to be like sharpening like iron, is patience. I've struggled with this. Okay. If you look at my October P&L in the Discord, I had a really bad month, and it's because I was struggling with patience. I was really struggling with patience. I lost, it was 5 figures was what I lost in October. And you can go to the Discord, you can see the actual number. And it's because I wasn't being patient. It's because I was focused on lower time frames. It's because I was trying to get that perfect entry instead of focusing on the macro scale. That helped me out so much. And I'm trying to help people. That's the goal of this live stream. Help you guys understand. Have that patience, focus in on the macro, and it's especially in this bull run like we're about to have, it'll make it way easier to trade. Okay. Because it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. Okay. And it's fun to look at the macro. It's a lot less stressful. You're not gonna, like, when I'm looking at micro time frames, it is so stressful, like so stressful. And when I go out, it just relieves a lot of stress, and it's fun to look at the P&L. Yeah, it gets really fun because you see it just going up. And so yeah, be patient. Okay, so this 4-hour candle has 2.5 hours left. I will be waiting. I will not open a position before 2.5 hours. Okay, and I might not even open a position for another 6. Okay, and I'm willing to wait that long, as you should be too. Okay, you should be willing to wait that same amount of time. You should be willing to wait 6 hours to get the proper position. Okay, because would you rather wait 6 hours to make 100% return on your trade, or wait 15 minutes and then lose 10% of your portfolio on a trade, right? That's like the mindset I've gotten into, and I've been trying to really practice in on. And it's worth it. It's so worth being patient. I think we're hitting. Yeah, I think there. It's very likely. I think 97 to 100K is very likely this month, Kyle. I'm right there with you. I think 100K would be a little bit pushing it. Like, we might tap it and wick off. But I think 100K might be pushing. But 97K I think is like a sweet spot. Like, I think it definitely is gonna hit 97. 100K, I think it gets really close or wicks off, and then December we go into 100K plus. But we'll see. Only time can tell. But I think it's very possible. I think it's very possible we see 100K. And like, for everyone watching right now, put that into perspective, right? We're at $87,000 Bitcoin. That's a $13,000 move by end of month, right? You're still early. And we day trade, right? I'm a day trader. I can make money. I can make the same amount of money if Bitcoin's at 87,000, 100,000, 300,000. It doesn't matter. I don't need to time it perfectly. I can trade anytime. I can trade at any point in the market and make the same amount of money, right? I don't need to be at the perfect entry. I can make money no matter what the price is. And that's something too to remember. When you're a futures trader like I am, when you're a day trader like I am, it doesn't matter if in the next 2 hours Bitcoin pumps to 95K. I can still make money if it goes further or drops. Like it like, to have that mindset really helps. That they like taking out the stress of, I gotta get that perfect entry. I gotta make sure I enter below 90, or I gotta make sure I enter below 95K. Like, I gotta get that perfect entry. No, you don't. You can make money if it's 100K, if it's 150K, if it's 70K. You can make money at any point in the market, and you can make the same amount of money if Bitcoin's at 70K or 100K. It doesn't matter. It's just a matter of, are you willing to have the patience, wait for the indicators, and wait for the proper time to enter. And the reason why I'm kind of going on a tangent on this right now on the live stream is because I know there's stress right now of like missing out on the pump, like not getting the bottom, right? And then catching the pump. There's stress on that. We've been waiting for this kind of run for 4 years. And I understand that stress and that anxiety of like, I want to get the most out of this bull run. And don't, like, there's no need for you to stress. Like that just takes away from the fun. It's way more enjoyable. You're going to be a way better trader if you're level-headed, less stress, and able to be patient. You'll be a much better trader, and your like mindset, your stress in your mind will be so much better. I hope this is making sense. I hope this is helpful, what I'm trying to explain. And I hope I'm like the voice of reason inside all of the crypto Twitter, all of the media that's going to scream at you like it's here, you know, oh, it's going to dive lower or whatever. I hope I'm a voice of reason that helps you remember it's okay. You're going to get the right entry. You're going to be okay. You're going to catch the pump. You're still early. Yeah, that's my goal. Be the voice of reason when there's a lot of volatility and emotions everywhere else. But Bitcoin's looking great. I think we still push further. I think we still go to 97K this month. So we still have another 20+% to go. And so that's a lot. That can be, if you're trading 10x leverage, that's almost a 200% return. Okay. I've on this next position, on my next Bitcoin position, I've upped my leverage a little, and now I'm trading at 15x leverage. Okay, so I'm up my leverage a little bit. My position size might be a little smaller because if I'm doing 5 Bitcoin, like the risk could be pretty high of how much I could lose on that. So I might do a little bit smaller positions, like 2 to 3 Bitcoin. But like with a 15x leverage, you're making a good amount of profit on a move like that still. I've upped my leverage a little bit. Personally, I'm not recommending anybody else do that. I just want to be transparent with you guys. I've upped my leverage to 15x. Using leverage is extremely risky. If you don't know how to use leverage, if you've never used leverage, if you've never used leverage, you should not be over 2x leverage if you're trading with real money, period. Like 2 to 5x, that's a sweet spot. Do not go over that if you're brand new to leverage trading. And then once you get comfortable, or you get questions answered, like if you're new to leverage trading, hop in the Discord and ask me questions, ask the community questions, and we can help you. Because I think most of the people in there that are traders in the Discord use leverage, and we can answer questions for you of how to protect yourself and things like that. So if you're new to leverage, please do not go high leverage. And if you see someone else using high leverage in the Discord, don't feel like you got to copy us. Okay. You stick to what you're comfortable with and you protect yourself in the risk to reward ratio. We hit 90K last night and third week bull run week. Oh yeah. Bull run week is coming in. It's coming in hot. We're in the third week, or we're about to be. Like, I think we're officially in the third week in the next 2 days. I think that's what it is. I don't know. It's kind of, I wish they had on this, like the actual like days of what this actually is. Like, is it November 6th through the 12th or whatever? Like, I wish they had the dates, but we're almost to the 47th week. We're pretty close. But yeah, okay. So let's get on to Solana too, because I think Solana is at a pretty key point. So on the weekly time frame, we had a really strong bullish momentum on Solana, broke out a previous high over here, pushed out further, but wicked off pretty hard around 225, right? What was the high of this candle? Yep, 225. We had a really strong resistance at $225 Solana. Okay, so what I see here is entry opportunity. Okay, this doesn't scare me. This doesn't make me think we're gonna fall really hard. This makes me think, okay, another entry opportunity for long positions. Okay, because remember, if you go back to that trading chart I showed you, altcoin season is coming up. Solana, that means Solana is gonna have a bullish run, right? Bitcoin's gonna go an additional 20%. Solana, when Bitcoin had a really good 20% move, had a massive candle too. So this doesn't make me think we go lower. Okay, I think it just presents entry opportunities. So as you can see here, Solana dropped down into this support area, which is the previous peak. If you go to the day time frame, this peak over here, this is the support area I have, and it wicked down into that, and we wanted that. We talked about this several times. I told you guys it's gonna break out. If it does, it's gonna retest, and I think we're retesting right now, and then I think we continue up in bullish momentum. Okay, now what I would want to see on the day time frame is the candle to close outside of this box. That'd be ideal. Okay, now if it closes inside of the box, that doesn't make me think we go lower. It just maybe thinks that maybe we're going to play around in this box a little bit more, and then we see, do we go to this box down here, which is these highs over here. Okay, so I'm first focused in on Solana of, do we close outside of this box, which would be very bullish, or do we kind of play around in the support area, and do we fall lower or do we go higher? Okay, so if you go into the 4-hour time frame, this is what kind of convinces me that we're going higher rather than lower. Look at that. Candle comes down, retest support, and look at these 4-hour candles. They're closing above the 20-day moving average. And so for me, when I look at the Heiken Ashi on the 4-hour time frame, I'm going to wait for the bearish momentum to shrink and to get some of these green candles like this over here. And then I'll enter into another long position on Sol. Solana, I'm sticking to 10x leverage because Solana is a little more volatile right now. It's less just up only mode like Bitcoin. It's a little more volatile, so I'm sticking to 10x leverage on Solana. And I'm usually doing 500 Sol positions. Okay, that's my position size for Solana. So yeah, just so you guys kind of understand how I'm trading. Okay, so I'm waiting here on my entry, just like Bitcoin. I'm going to wait for a bullish candle here on the 4-hour time frame. But I think this is entry opportunity. So if you've been sidelined, if you don't have a position open, use the BLOFIN link right below in my bio or in the description. And like, this is the opportunity that is the entry opportunities, right? This is when it's coming. Now, I don't think it's entry time yet. We'll be patient. We'll wait for the right time, right? Just like Bitcoin, give it 2 hours, 6 hours, and we'll get the right entry. We'll get the right confirmations. We just got to be patient. Okay. And that's the difference between a successful trader and a gambling trader. Are you willing to have that patience? Man, guys, I'm loving it. Today's a great stream. We're at over 50 people live. Man, dude, maybe I gotta start streaming on Tuesdays. More. I'm almost tempted to stream 5 days a week, man. At this point, I'm having so much fun with these live streams. I'm like, let's do it 5 days a week. Like 2-hour streams each day. I could do that. We do it at 11 a.m. on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and 9 a.m. on Tuesday, Thursdays. You know, what do you guys think? Would you guys like a 5-day-a-week stream? Let me know in the chat right now. If you're watching, would you like it if I stream 5 days a week, where I'm keeping you updated every single day on entries, like how are positions going, what is my Bitcoin positions doing? Kyle says do it. Okay. What else? Anybody else have an opinion on that? Would you want 5-day-a-week streams where we're doing this every single day, giving you guys and showing you what we're doing when we're entering and exiting stuff? And I might do it. I'm tempted. Like 9 a.m. is a sweet spot too for Tuesday, Thursday. And Tuesdays are such good days for trading too. Like Monday usually brings some volatility, right? And then Tuesdays and Wednesday too are good trading days. But so another thing on Solana, one thing I want to see, if we find support here in this box and we start moving, if we find support here and we start going up, I need us to break above this line here. This line is about $225.19 Solana. Okay, so if we find support here, we need to break above $225.19 Solana. Okay, that was the previous peak over here. That would be a resistance point that we need to break above. And then if we break this, then it's like straight shot to all-time high retest, which I think I have it on this chart. Let me see. I should have it up. No, I don't. I have it on my other chart. if I open up this other chart, let's go to our Solana chart real fast, and I'll give you what it actually is. Oh wow, what is it? This isn't the chart, sorry. It's this chart. All the way up here. So if we break above that 225.19, this is where I'm looking at price going. 247.83 and 260.24, which is all-time high. 260.24 is all-time high, okay? All about pain. Welcome in. Yeah, like 245, 247.83, which I went off of this over here. Sorry, let me get over to it. It takes a little while. It's a lot of this is where I based off my support. Right in here. So this low, I think I went to the daytime frame and I did the Heiken Ashes. Oh my gosh, why does it move from where I'm at? Let me see the support if I need to adjust it all. Yeah, this is how I did my support. So I did from the top of these green wicks to the body of this first white candle here. And that bottom of there is 247.87. That's how I usually do my supports on the higher time frames. Oh, dude, price discovery mode on Solana is going to be so much fun, man. So much fun. I'm so excited for it. But this is my support. All-time high is right here at 260. Why is it showing that the all-time high is different? So I have 260.24. Let me see. That's weird. Huh. This all-time high is saying 259.9, but that's not... I'm pretty sure it's 260 was Solana's all-time high. This is a Binance chart. I'm pretty sure it's 260 plus was previous all-time high. But I guess this chart is showing 259. Let me move the... $259.9, this one's saying. I don't think that's accurate, but... that's what my chart is saying. So I'm going to go off my chart, right? Yeah, this one's Binance. Maybe it was on Coinbase I saw that it was 260. I'm like pretty sure it's 260. Right? I'm not crazy. It was 260. It was like 260 point or whatever my number was. 260.24. Yeah. So this is where my next resistance point is, right? So if we hold above that 225.19 and we break above that, my next look is this support area right here. And I'll be very excited when we start tapping this. Oh, and I think we hit this box before end of November. Okay, that's my expectations. That is my expectations for this month. Everyone, if you're loving this content, please like it, share it, comment, do whatever kind of engagement to it. It's super, super helpful. It really the best way you can support is liking our stuff, sharing it around, engaging with it, because that's how we get found. That's how, as a creator, I get found, is when you guys interact with my stuff. And so thank you so much for those who interact with my tweets, my YouTube, my Twitch, my TikTok and Instagram posts, like all of it. Thank you guys. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you guys for being here and chatting too. I'm loving it. I love it when you guys are chatting. But yeah, guys, that is kind of my expectations on Bitcoin and Solana. And I hope that is clear. I hope you guys are understanding how I'm going to find my entries and that I am going to re-enter my positions, right? I have 0 positions open right now, but today, I think today we should have those entry opportunities that I'm looking for. And when I do, if you're in the Discord, I will that's who knows first. The Discord always knows first when I open my positions. And I keep you guys in the loop. So my guess is either by 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, we should have an entry opportunity, or if not, then it'll be 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time is my guess. But today, I think we should be getting our entry opportunities. I got stopped out last night on this candle. It stopped me out. This wick for Bitcoin, this candle stopped me out. I just kept moving my stop loss pretty tight, stopped me out here, and then now I'm looking for another entry. Solana stopped me out earlier though. Solana stopped me out. It was like this. See this really weird green candle? See this candle right here? This massive wick candle. This one stopped me out. So I missed this move, and I'm okay with that because I'm about to enter on here, and then we'll continue the move. But I got stopped out on the 10th, which I think was Saturday, right? Yeah, the 10th I got stopped out on Solana, and then Bitcoin was this morning I got stopped out. This morning, like midnight, I got stopped out on my Bitcoin position. But when I say stopped out, it wasn't a loss. That was profit secured. So I mean, I can show you the position history or order history right here. Yeah, 7K, 8K. It says -2 on this one, but all these Solana positions were positive. Like if you look at these Bitcoin for 11,000, that 1,200. Yeah. I can even show the P&L, like my overview on my P&L for this portfolio. I mean, you could also see that on my Discord. So, and then let's look at Grass real fast. Grass is sub $3 right now. I like that. I'm not really buying spot positions on altcoins right now because I'm mainly focused on day trading. But if I do have this month some extra liquid capital, I might be scooping up some Grass and some of these altcoins to hold that spot. And I don't really day trade, futures trade like Grass. I try here and there, but I really try to just focus on Bitcoin and Solana. I don't like to focus on more than 2 coins when I'm day trading. But spot positions, I'll have, I don't know, 10 coins. Like Bonk is one I have, Jupiter's one I have, Grass is one I have. What are some others? I think that's kind of it right now for a DGod. Yeah, those are some of the other ones. I don't hold any meme coins. I don't do that, but mainly alts. Jupe, Bonk, and Grass are my favorite. Those are like my main alt positions right now in spot. I have Bitcoin in spot. I have Solana in spot too, but in regards to altcoins, it's Grass, Jupe, and Bonk for me. At what point do you make your TP the 9 EMA? Actually my stop loss, how I base my stop loss is this. So this is how I do my stop loss. So say I entered, I'll show you guys right now. Say I entered here, right? Say I entered on this, right? When this down here, which I did when this green candle came. Say I entered here, right? I would put my stop loss at this white wick. Okay, so my stop loss will make this a red line. And we'll make this white, this line is gonna be yellow for entry. Okay, and then my TP is kind of, I'm just guessing, right? Because we're in price discovery. So I had a TP, I had a TP at 80K. We'll make that a bright green. Okay, so I had a TP at 80K, and I had a TP at I think 85, and that was and then my next TP was 90, but it never hit it. And then 85, right? So as my position starts moving in the direction I want it to, right? Here, I entered on this double wick green. Then we have this big green candle, okay? I would move my stop loss to the bottom of that green wick, okay? And I keep my candle keep my stop loss 2 candles back. So then when this candle opens up, I move my stop loss to break even, right? Then when this candle opens up, I move it to the bottom of this 4-hour candle, and so on and so forth. And so every time I get a new 4-hour, I just move my candle up. And then when I get like, when I see a slow of momentum, like a double wick, I'll move it back a little. So I try not to get stopped out. And then if I get stopped out, I just wait for that double wick candle to kind of figure out what it's going to do. And I continue on, right? Oh, sorry. I was doing it. I keep it 2 candles back. So like if this current candle's it, right? If this is the current, how do I make this make sense? I keep it. So if this is the open candle open, I'll keep my stop loss 2 candles back. So it's actually here. And so if this is the candle open, I would keep it at this one. And if this is the candle open, I keep it at 2 candles back, right? So that's how I do it. And I just keep moving it, So up here, this was the candle this is the candle that opened that when I went to bed, I moved my candle 2 candles back, and then it happened to hit my stop loss, and I got stopped out. And that's how, and I take my profit based on, I set like 25% profit. So 85K was a 25% profit. You know, 80K, I took 25% of my position and took profit there. And so that's how I do that. I hope that's making sense. I hope that made sense. That was kind of confusing, I think. And so I base my stop loss off the 4-hour candle. 4-hour candle hike and ashies. And I had my TP at 90K, but it literally missed it by $6. It went to $89,994.09. Or really by $5, I missed my TP. That sucks. I explained well. Okay, good. That's so frustrating. That's so frustrating. I hate it when it misses your TP by like that much. $5, man. That's it. That sucks. That would have made I don't know. I don't even know what it would have made, but it was a good amount of money. But oh well. Oh well. You can't live in the past, right? You can't live in the what if. You gotta live in the current. So I try never to like focus in on that kind of stuff. But yeah, that's all I kind of have for you guys this morning. I was gonna keep it pretty fast, but remember, this is coming out, so make sure you're subscribed to our YouTube channel. Follow us on X because this video will be posted on both. And I think it's gonna be really good. It's a new type of video. It's a skit type. Really good. We're trying to make it really high level video and also really good content. Like the stuff you're gonna get in this video is hopefully gonna help you guys make a lot of money with grass. Okay, so that's also why we're creating. Not only is the video composition going to be amazing, but the actual content you're going to get is also going to be amazing. So look out for this video. Make sure you're subscribed to our YouTube channel and turn the notification bells on so you know when this video comes out, because I'm very excited about grass. I'm very excited for this one. And also I wanted to ask you guys, this was the original thumbnail, but Aiden, AIDS on Fire, had the recommendation of adding text. So how do you guys like the text, right? Let me zoom out a little bit. I added this text that kind of looks like grass, like it's got the grass texture, or I have this one that is just a bright green grass text. What do you guys like? What do you guys like better, this text? So this will be number 1, right? Number 1 is this. Number 2 is this. Put it in the chat. Do you like 1 or 2 better? Like if you saw this on the screen, which one would you click? 1 or 2? This one's number 1. And then this one's number 2. Which one would you be more likely to click? Number 1 or number 2? Which ones? This is the thumbnail. Our goal is I'm trying to refine the thumbnail, but I think this is a really good thumbnail actually. I'm getting better. I'm getting better at these thumbnails. What do you guys like? 1 or 2? And there's also a poll up in the Discord because I do whips in the Discord, work in progresses. And so right now this grass video has a whip up in the Discord. So if you want to look at like what are my thumbnails, what am I maybe going to talk about? I think 2, make a little smaller and bring away from border. Okay. Like shrink down this grass right here, shrink it down a little bit and move it away from the edges. Okay. I like that. I could even angle it a little bit, right? I could even like, you know, let's do it right now. Let's open up my Canva. Let me get the Canva opened up real quick. You know, we're going to work live stream. Work on the live. What better way? All right, let's do this thing. These are all my thumbnails. This is my thumbnail file. So you're saying like, take the grass, move it away from the border a little bit more. Kind of like that. And I could even angle it. Like we could even angle it like that. What do you think? What do you think? Angle or flat? Oh, I should maybe also color match this grass with this logo. I'm gonna do that real fast. Color match it. Grass, and then we're gonna do effects. Outline. We could do that too. Oh, let me do this actually. No. Oh, whoops. That's not what I wanted. No angle, a little smaller. Okay, no angle. Okay. Let's get it. I don't know if the black edges work. What do I need to do? Oh, I do not like that. What if I did black and in the effects, it's that like green. I think it looks better like this actually. Like that? What do you think? There we go. What do you think? Yeah, it pops pretty good. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Oh, yeah. Better, yeah. I could even do this. We could even do really make it pop. We could do like a red grass ticker. That pops a little bit better behind the shadow. And kind of matches the arrow. No red. Okay. Effects. Yeah, that I think it does look a little better actually. With I like black and white. Black and white just keeps it clean. I think that's a pretty good. I think that's a pretty good thumbnail. I think it's gonna perform well. This text with the grass, like the grass texture, is kind of hard to read. I think it kind of blends in, right? Where this is like that pops. That pops. Can you put the black ring around the grass logo? The black ring? I could do this, yeah. Watch, I can change it to the black glow. So it's kind of a black glow around it. So I have a green glow right now, but this is like if it had a black glow. Or we could even do a white glow. What does white look like? White glow too. So that's black and white. The white actually makes it pop a little bit. Black and thinner. Try it. I could even change the blur out. That does look pretty good. That's a good thumbnail right there. The black ring, yeah. I think it looks good. That looks good. That's a clean thumbnail, man. I think that's pretty clean. I don't know. I don't know what you guys think. I think it's pretty clean. I'm excited for it. I'm really excited for this video, dude. I think it's gonna perform well. I'm hoping it hits over 10K views. That's my goal. That's my goal. I hope it breaks my previous all-time high for one of my views, which is the, I think it's a Solana Saga setup, which was like 14K. I would love this to break 14,000 views. I think it's gonna be a good video. I think it's gonna be a really good one. All right, let's I think that's good. Thanks for the help, guys. I appreciate that. I like giving you, I love feedback. I love it. Like, I love doing that with you guys. I think it's, for me, for so much fun, and like it gives me real data from people who would actually see it and click. Like, you guys are the ones who would look at this and click or not. And so when you guys help me, it's like it's fun. Yeah, I think that's solid. I think it looks great. So now these aren't even the, I'll have to update the thumbnails in there, but all right, everyone, let me change the chatting scene, but that's about all I have for everyone this morning. I wanted to have the emergency live stream and do a live stream on Tuesday because I wanted you guys to realize that there's an entry opportunity here, that this isn't just like, this isn't something to be scared with this little correction and these bear candles. Like, I think it's an entry opportunity, and for those who maybe been sidelined on this pump, this could be your opportunity to enter and get in that long position that you've been waiting for. So I wanted to have that conversation, wanted to show you guys what I'm watching, and also let you know I will be trying to enter today. We'll see though. I'm going to be patient and wait for the proper indicators. And so if I don't get it today, I don't get it today. Maybe it's tomorrow. But I will be patient, and I will be looking for my next entry for my positions. And my goal is to hold those positions again for like a week or more. Ideally to the end of the month. But if I get stopped out, I get stopped out and I look for another re-entry, right? So those positions I had last time went about 7 days. I think they were about 7 days long. So I'll be doing the same thing, looking for the same exact opportunities again. But yeah, I hope this was all helpful. Remember, if you want to know when I enter, join the Discord. This one right here. Link is in the description or in my bio. It's in all of my bios. Okay. And if you want to take part in the BLOFIN event, use the link in my bio or in the description also. And take part in that BLOFIN. Join my team, Dr. Profits. We're currently sitting at top 2. And so the top 2 is going to get paid out pretty well. So, you use a Solana phone? Yeah, it's right here next to me. I have it charging actually. I use it. I have the Helium network on here. I earn Helium. It's got cellular data. I can make phone calls, texts, all that. I use this. I have it with me every day. So I still use the Solana phone. I like it. But yeah, I use the Solana phone. As you can see, I got, I use that. I have it right here with me. No joke. And I bought 2 of the next ones. I got 2 of the next phone coming. So we might be buying a third and doing a giveaway for people to give away the Solana phone. So we might even buy maybe more than that to give away, but I do have the Solana phone and I use the Helium network and I use Grass on that phone. I have a wallet on there, all that stuff. So yeah, I use the Solana phone. I bought it before it sold out for the last phone, and I bought the second phone right when it opened up, and then got a second one for free from Solana. Actual the Solana company when I was in Singapore, they gave me one, so that was super dope. Ox Diablo, if you're watching, man, thank you for that again. He's a homie, and it was super dope meeting him in Singapore. So yeah. All right, guys. That's all I have. I still got to update our Discord numbers because we're actually at almost 90 people in the Discord now. We're at 86. We're at 86 people in the Discord. So I'm stoked about that. Really stoked to, be building a community of people that are hyped about Solana, hyped about day trading. And so, yeah, I'm excited. Stay tuned. I will see you guys tomorrow at 11 a.m. That's when we do our next live stream, which will be tomorrow. And I hope you guys are taking wins. I hope you guys are taking dubs in this market. And I'm very, very stoked for Bitcoin and Solana. I will see you all tomorrow, or I'll see you in the Discord.